Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm gonna hop on the ladder and play some Ultra Monk. I just feel like the deck's pretty underrated right now. I've gotten into the top 30 several times with it. It does have its bad streaks, um, but it is something I enjoy playing rather than just playing like Sorcerer or Battle Mage all the time. So if you're looking to just have a different flavor of deck, it's not a bad choice, and it's not. I know it's not tier 1, but you can definitely climb the ladder with it for sure. So I'm glad the servers are back on. They've been down pretty much all day, so that's the last day. I'm really hoping that they release the full version of the game next month. That would be amazing, but we'll see. The champion of the arena. He's rank 1, so if I lose to him, I'm going to go pretty far down in rank here. Oh, this is a really good hand. It's probably just mid-range archer if I had to guess. It's either that or Swindler's Market weirdness.
Of course I'm on your side.
Alright, so this is the classic throw this down and pray. It's a good card, but it's like Daggerfall Mage. Whenever you put it down, you just always assume that it's not going to work, or he's going to like Shadow Shift or something like that. Yeah. Alright, so this is still pretty good for us, because what we can do, I don't want to let him be able to just kill this for free, so I'm going to go over here, do that. I mean, he's going to go 2 cards deeper, so it's possible that he now has an out, but I do have High Defender next turn, so perfect. That's fine. That's all. I don't know why you would, I guess just to get this off the board. Alright, so we're going to High Defender. I'm going to go ahead and swing for 1. Just in case he's running the, I'm sure he's running Soros Marshals and Jarl, so I kind of want to stay ahead in life. The game's going well so far, I don't want to mess that up. Yeah, that's making me even more suspicious. So we're going to take the favorable. As crazy as it sounds, I'm thinking about just going ahead and javeling that so he doesn't gain the 4 life. Just seems like such a bad jav. But I really want to keep the life lead, so I mean, we're already ahead on cards, we're ahead in life, we're ahead on board. So using a jab like that can't be too bad for us.
The forest is my class.
Yep. Alright, so
What have we here?
if he ignores this, I'll swing, kill it with my own Leaf Lurker, and this will make sure my life stays higher.
They dare face the blade mistress of Valen?
That kind of sucks.
My scale, shadow. What have we here? The forest is my
That's going to be super amazing next turn. Now he has a life
What
lead.
have we here?
But Valen!
Okay, it's a Rothgar Forge deck.
My scales moving. Do not take you. is my strength and my courage.
This, unless he has a creature with haste, then this will make it to where he can't marshal me or Jarl me, so that's okay. It would suck if he swung here and Leaf Lurkered, but okay. Holy shit. At least these two trade into it, I guess. That's just very not ideal for me, but I don't think there was much of a choice there.
We'll hope, no matter what.
Let's just draw some cards. I don't think he has any sort of like AoE, and I don't think he can Burning Pillage me. I don't see how he would be able to play a creature, Burning Pillage me, and all that. So I'm just going to put a ton of pressure on board that he can't do anything about.
The Night Mother will come.
Hopefully that wasn't too bad of a decision. That was nice. Okay. That's gonna be really nice next turn.
Burn it all to the ground. Don't make me laugh. My scales moving shadow.
Is there a reason to give him one more card? I don't think so. So, what's the plan here?
My sword hand itches.
And then Mummarok next turn, we'll just be able to steal that, and that might even be game.
The forest will not suffer your presence. I lurk in the shadows. Wait.
Man, I wish Odahviing was next turn, because if I don't kill him, that's going to be a huge problem.
My arrow shall fly true.
I don't think I can kill him. 2, 3, 8, 14. I only have 14. Shit. I guess I could steal that.
No prisoners.
Trying to clean things up a little bit.
You can
Let's see what happens.
My sword hand itches.
My of course I'm on your side. They make it too easy.
Alright, he overextended a little bit just then.
Your storm is no match for mine.
For the Black Hand.
I will gain 8 life, please.
Yours is my strength and my courage. My arrow shall fly true.
I mean, you gotta take this out, right? Okay, he must have like a Leaf Lurker or something. Alright, well, if he doesn't answer the Odahviing, he loses. And if he just tries to put a guard in the way, if I top deck Manacora or Jav or Leaf Lurker, it'll die. Well, he'll die, so. That is a huge Thieves Guild recruit.
Ravenwood protects us. This is a worthy contest. I bow to your victory.
Good game, buddy.
Engaging hunt.
I think I'll just go ahead and do the deck profile. I don't think there are that many legendaries in the deck. So if anyone's like kind of newish to the game, it won't be. I don't think it'll be too hard to make. You will have to buy the Madhouse collection for the altars, but $10 isn't bad. So anyway, execute obviously for the Daggerfall Mage, the Spell Sword, the Ward Crafter. It just gets rid of all those annoying early drop ward creatures. The Ungulum, obviously, because the altars, it's the best way to use Ungulum. You have the Fighter's Guild Recruit, really good against aggro. Nothing else to say there. Murkwater Witch, also really good against aggro, especially now because Harpy also has 1 defense. So there's just a ton of stuff that this just kills. And then it procs like your Leaf Lurkers and stuff like that. And then it also has guard, so this card's really good. The Thieves Guild Recruit, just more draw power. Can randomly reduce the cost of your mana cores and stuff like that. So really nifty. And then also whenever you bring out the Ungulum the first turn with Altar, you can bring out this the second turn and draw a card. So this deck does that a lot, where it just brings out things that just give you immediate advantage while thinning out your deck, so then you can see the other good cards. So the draw power and the consistency is really strong. The Black Set Protector 3/3 Prophecy Guard, just another thing that helps you against the aggro matchups. Eastmarch Crusader, same kind of thing. After you break that first rune, so you can go like Ungulum, Thieves Guild Recruit, draw, Eastmarch Crusader, draw, and that's just really strong. Or you can go Courier instead of Eastmarch Crusader, and Courier next turn you can sacrifice it and draw a card. So it's not as immediate as Eastmarch Crusader, but sometimes the guard is nice and you get to draw. So the Altar just keeps bringing out things that let you draw. Hive Defender, amazing guard. Moonlit Werebat, just wanted some heal, and also it's Prophecy again. So if you start off slower, there's enough Prophecies in this deck to where you can come back against those aggressive strategies. Mundus Stone, same kind of deal. If you're always bringing out creatures all the time, especially with the altars, then you're just going to abuse the RNG over and over and over again, and it actually really does make this card broken in here. So you can roll so often that you're going to see the drain. You're going to see charge. It's going to really affect the game, because you summon 1 or 2 creatures from your hand every turn, and you sacrifice 1 or 2 creatures to an altar or 2 every turn. So, the value is just unreal. You end up with just guards with ward, just all this, Thieves Guild Recruit with lethal, and so, now you make some card that's not worth anything a problem, right? So, Mundus Stone's just really good in here. It's pretty unfair in here, actually. Leaf Lurker, I maxed out at 3. This deck has a lot of removal, and I really like the ETBs. I try and put as many ETBs in these decks as I can, because when Altar brings them out, if you can get immediate value, that's just great. So, I just didn't see a reason not to play 3 Leaf Lurkers. Jav, obviously, again, Prophecy. Pillaging Tribune, I also have maxed out at 3. So either when you altar, you're always going to kill something, or you're always going to heal. So that's really good. 3 Altar of Despair obviously is the engine in the deck. It's the value. The Tiger is really solid. This is the only deck I've ever played it in, but having that 4/7, it trades so favorably with so much, and it really is a pretty big problem for your opponent to deal with. And I really like when you get to 6, you're just bringing out a big guard creature. I did play the 1 Reaper. It's just kind of nice being able to have like one other thing to get rid of like Red Conjurers and things like that. It's mostly in here just to fill that 7 slot for the altar, but it is a pretty strong card a lot of the time. So, it's not bad whatsoever. I do have the Tazcat. So in this deck, it does. There are games where you have to go in, and Tazcat just allows you to do that. Nothing else to really say there. Manacora, it's amazing. Just more control. You have the Marak and the Odaming. So let's count the legendaries. I don't think there's that many. So you have Ungulum and then you have Mundus Stone, and then you have Tazcat, Marak, and Odaving. So that's only 5 legendaries in the whole deck. I mean, if you play any deck with blue, you already automatically have almost all the time 3 Daggerfall Mages and 3 Spray Mantimares. So that's 6 right there in anything that's running blue right off the bat. So, you know, and then if it's like Battle Mage, you also have 3 Relentless Raiders and all that kind of stuff, and you just get into a really, really high legendary count. But this deck, it really doesn't have a high legendary count, and a lot of it's just commons and rares, right? So it's something that everyone can build, even if you're relatively new to the game, which I think is pretty cool. So that's my Monk deck. Thanks for checking it out. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Leave me a like or something. But y'all have a good day.